Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today, my friend and I will present to you guys about organizational behavior. First, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Amir, and here,
Muhammad Fidaus.
and the last one.
Afiq Shazani.
So, guys, organizational behavior. Do you guys ever heard about organizational behavior? Or OB? OB is the study of what people think, feel, and do in and around organization. It examines on how individuals and teams in organization relate to one another and to their counterpart in other organization. OB also encompasses the study of how organizations interact with their external environment, particularly in the context of employee and behavior and making the decisions.
Nowadays, people around the world who is directly or indirectly involved in an organization all face the same problem, which is globalization, increasing workforce diversity, and emerging employment relationships. These are just a few of the trends that challenge organizations and make the field of OB more relevant than ever before. To understand this and other topics, the field of OB relies on a set of basic belief or knowledge structures.
OB, or organizational behavior, is anchored around the idea that the field should welcome theories and knowledge from other disciplines or from other fields of studies, not just from its own isolated research base. It has to be understood, or we need to understand, that OB, or organizational behavior, is not an original discipline or field of studies. It cannot stand on its own. It is a discipline that is contrived, and it draws its knowledge based from several subjects of the social sciences, such as from psychology, sociology, anthropology, and political science. In fact, the basis of OB is psychology, and its region lies in industrial psychology, but over the years it has evolved into a subject that deals with all aspects of human nature and human behavior in organizational life.
Thus, it is contrived discipline that grows its knowledge based from discipline like psychology, sociology, political science, anthropology, and even certain other subjects too. For instance, psychological research has added our understanding of individual and interpersonal behavior. Psychology tells us about the individual and interpersonal behavior. Psychology also tells us about the various individual and group processes and aspects of organization. In example, how learning takes place. Learning is the basis of human development and changes, and in organization, behavior learning places is a critical role. Then, we try to understand why and how a person works.
Motivation is a very essential subject which is exists in the organizational behavior. Motivation is the way of behavior, and it is also the key to human action. We also need to try to understand the personality of an individual, and this again come from psychology. Personality factors in OB circles around emotion, perception, training and development, leadership effectiveness, job satisfaction, performance appraisal, attitude management, employee selection and work stress, etc.
And from all of this explanation, thus we can observe that OB contains a lot of subjects from the field of psychology. Sociology is also a major contributor to the disciplines of organizational behavior. Sociology tells us about group dynamics, work teams, communication, power, conflict, intergroup behavior, or interrelation between a person in a society or organization, organization changes, organization culture, and other aspects of the social system, which is a vital part of organization life. It is a subject which studies group behavior, and therefore it is an important aspect of OB, or organizational behavior.
Can I continue your point?
Yes, sure.
So OB draws its knowledge based from subject like political science too. Political science is the subject that tells us how people behave in organization or system in order to protect their interests. In fact, as Aristotle has said, man is a political animal. Naturally, political science cannot be distanced from human societies. Political science helps us in understanding conflict, the nature of conflict, how conflict develops, and how conflict can be resolved.
Let me explain more about your point.
Yeah,
Mirul,
sure, why not?
political science also tell us about inter-organizational politics, which is an essential aspect of organizational life. In fact, many organizations are victims of corporate politics, and many institutions have developed organizational politics such as subject to be taught to students. Studies of OB also allow us to understand the dynamic of power, and this knowledge comes from political science. Other than that, OB draw its knowledge based from anthropology, which is the study of society, which help us to learn about human beings and their activities and development. So, lastly, OB knowledge has also benefits from knowledge in other emerging fields such as communications, marketing, and information system. This is because we have discussed earlier, borrowing information and ideas from other disciplines is inevitable. Organizations have central roles in society, so they are the subject of many social science. Furthermore, organization consists of people who interact with one another. So there is inherent intersection between OB and most other disciplines of or field of studies that study human beings and their conduct. OB also draws its knowledge based from anthropology, which is the study of society, which help us to learn about human beings and their activities and development.
Okay, so by being an interdisciplinary subject, or subject which derive its subject from a mixture of another subject, this allows OB to borrow theories from other disciplines, and this has helped the field of OB to nurture a diversity of knowledge and perspective about organizations. But there are a few concerns about OB. One of the issues is whether organizational behavior suffers from a trait deficit, which in other words means to import far more knowledge from other disciplines than it exports to other disciplines. By relying on the theories developed in other fields, OB knowledge necessarily lags behind rather than leads in knowledge production. In contrast, OB-bred theories allow researchers to concentrate on the quality and usefulness of the theory itself.
To conclude, natural of organizational behavior is very wide. It is abstract, and it is have their own art about organizational behavior. The important thing is OB is a must for everyone to understand, to learn, and the most important thing, to feel about the OB. Because by OB, you will make your life easier to communicate, to interact, and to cooperate with other people in organization or at any place that you want. Thank you.